Welcome, traveler. Please, have a seat.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Detective Mark Bessem. I'm here for Dr. Jedild. Does he work here?
Work, sleep, and anything else you can think of.
Great. Is he here now? Can I talk to him? He's not in trouble. I would like his help on a case.
Detective. I know.
Of course you do.
Just a moment. I will get Derek. Derek!
Is everything okay? Is something wrong?
No, you have a guest. This is Detective Bessem.
Mark Bessem. Dr. Jedild?
You can call me Derek, Detective. Can I help you with something?
He is here to get your advice on a case.
God, you're good.
Yeah, she's something else, all right. You had a question for me?
Yes. According to the internet, you are the top mythologist in the area.
You're being way too kind, Detective. I'm the only mythologist in the area.
That too. I was hoping you would give me some advice. I'm conducting a murder investigation.
Murder?
Yes. I was hoping you can take a look at some of these photographs. Forgive me, they are a bit graphic.
Oh, well, don't worry about that. I mean, it takes a lot to frighten me, oh, my God, this is a dead body.
What are these?
Well, that's what I'm here about. There are symbols written all around the body.
Curious.
Yeah.
And in what?
We're waiting for lab results on that. I can tell you it's not blood.
Well, I mean, these are runes, Detective. I can tell you that much, but I need some further study.
Anglo-Saxon Furthork.
No, I think they're older because, look, right here, I think they're Elder Furthork.
What?
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry. Ruins date back to about 150 AD. Elder Furthork is one of the 3 most common known today.
Best known today.
Yes, the best known today. There may have been more back then, but if they had been better known, then they would be among the best known today. It's all the same, really.
What do they mean?
Well, you'll forgive me, but my Elder Furthork is a little rusty.
Of course, no problem, I mean. Who isn't?
Right. I'm going to go get a book. I'll be right back.
Go on, Detective. I know you want to.
Aren't you?
Sorry. Madam Ruby, she said I could follow you in?
Yeah, well, she wouldn't do that.
Huh. So this is your office?
Forgive me, I wasn't expecting company.
It's just, a little messy.
Yes, well, so am I, Detective. Now, how can I help you?
Mark, please, call me Mark.
Mark. All right.
I have this theory. Most people think it's ridiculous. My partner, my captain, I think you might believe me because of what you are. So I think, I'm certain that the man in the picture was killed by a ghoul. And not by the way we use that term today, an actual, honest-to-God ghoul.
So you think... So you think that an ancient Sumerian demon, a ghoul, you think that was what killed this poor man in the picture you showed me? Why?
Well, for starters, his foot was missing. Ghouls tend to eat the flesh of their victims.
Huh. Well, I'm sorry, Detective, you're wrong. This was no ghoul.
Are you certain?
And let me tell you why. First, those ruins in the picture you showed me, they were Germanic, not Sumerian in origin. Now, I can't read them, but I can tell you that is very wrong for summoning a ghoul. Second, Well, yes, ghouls do imbibe the flesh of their victims. Let me ask you, was this guy anybody of import?
No, I don't think so.
Rich or famous?
No.
Okay, so I mean, ghouls will wear the face of their victims once they've imbibed their flesh, but if this guy is not anybody important or rich or famous, then I mean, he doesn't sound like somebody that a ghoul would seek out, because ghouls seek out power, and that was not this guy. He was a nothing and a nobody from what you said. So, and thirdly, do you want to know how I know, beyond the shadow of a doubt, that this was not a ghoul?
Yes.
Because they don't friggin' exist!
You have all these books! What?
I am so glad that you can come into my office and make fun of what I do, detective, but I am sorry, I cannot help you.
I don't understand. You're a demonologist.
Which means I study ancient lore. It does not mean that I believe in things that go bump in the night.
I feel sorry for you. You have all of this knowledge. You could educate the world on the great beyond. Instead, you pretend it doesn't exist.
Have a good day, detective. Good luck on your case.
Yeah, it's Mark. I'm following a lead.
Oh, someone is drunk. That means Lance will be joining us for breakfast. I will set us another plate.
See anything in your cards?
Oh, sorry, darling. That's for me to know.
Please tell me you didn't just hire some poor actor to come over here and be a detective so he can make fun of me.
Derek, if I was going to make fun of you, I wouldn't hire someone else to do it for me. I'd do it right to your face.
I don't get guys like this.
The detective. He's a true believer who hasn't let learning steal that from him.
You can't steal something that doesn't exist.
Oh, and that is the tragedy you are going to have to deal with at some point, Derek.
And blaming ghosts and monsters is not gonna bring this poor guy back. And it's not gonna find his killer either.
And being so certain of one's own certainty is not going to free you to find your true path in life.
And that kind of thinking, that's what's got me living in the back of a psychic shop.
Oh, where do you see yourself?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe head of a library? Working at a university? You know, when I was younger, I used to watch all these shows, and they were always going to consult their local mythologists, and I thought, oh, that's a fun job. I'm going to do that. When I get older, I'm going to do that. And I got older, and I did it. And wouldn't you know it, not as in high demand as they'd have you believe on television.
One only has to wonder what this poor soul went through during his final moments.
Wonder. I mean, can't you just see it in your cards?
Derek, it doesn't work like that, and you know it. Otherwise, I'd be able to probably help you translate these ruins.
They don't make any sense.
I know that was difficult for you to admit. Here, separate out these cards. Derek, I said separate.
Holy shit.
What?
Shh, I am thinking.
Derek, that is not nice.
Nice. I don't have time for nice.
Derek, breathe. Slow down. Remember the humble you from just a few minutes ago.
Oh, the humble me. The humble me. The humble me. The humble me was an idiot. No, the humble me was not thinking like I should be thinking. I was thinking linearly. But no, I have to think more like the killer, because the killer was thinking backwards and forwards and left and right and up and down. And no, that's the kind of thinking we need. That is what we need. And not the humble me. No, the humble me that we need is gone. No, we need this me.
That is an ominous note to write next to a dead body.
Oh. Yeah. Tell me you got that guy's card.
Look, Mark, you're a good cop when your head's not in your ass. But lately you've been losing it. With the last murder, you said the victim drowned of a selfie.
Cell key.
This is not the time to interrupt me, Mark. Look, I know it's easier to pretend that there are monsters out there doing horrible things to people. It makes it easier, but there aren't any monsters, Mark. They're only people. And they're the ones you need to catch. So get on it!
That was awkward.
Yeah. She's not wrong, though. I'm acting like an idiot.
Yeah, you are. But fortunately for you, I am not.
Look, Doc, my patience, it's about empty here. So, if you'll excuse me.
Let's get a coffee. You know, you surprised me, Detective.
I do?
I thought that you were mocking me earlier, but you really believed that a ballerina was killed by a ghoul.
I just assumed if anyone would believe me, it would be you.
Well, you know what they say about making assumptions.
I don't know how you could have so much knowledge and not believe in it.
But you know, a few years ago, they released a study that showed that atheists were more knowledgeable about religion than true believers.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Stupid. It's stupid to want to be able to be informed about something so you can make the intelligent decision not to believe in it.
Well, I mean, not when you put it that way. I just don't know what that has to do with it.
My mother was an avid believer. She thought she could see things that no one else could. And I wanted to be just like her. So every day, I tried so hard to see the fairies and the demons and the spirits that she said that she could see. And I never could. So I went to college and I studied all about them because I needed to know why I couldn't be just like her.
Not everyone has that gift.
No one does. My mother didn't have a gift. She was sick. And when they took her away and locked her up, I realized that I had spent my entire life trying to be just like her. And I had nothing to show for it.
The world doesn't treat people like your mother fairly. You don't know she was crazy.
But I know I couldn't see what she saw, and I know that no one else could either.
It's so sad.
It's not that sad. I visit her when I can, and she's not even conscious of where she is half the time anyway.
No, I mean you. How can you view your life through such a banal lens?
Oh, you. So you just believe in all of this then, eh?
Can't be accept my risk.
The only reason I dragged you up here was to see that pub.
So what if it's in Surrey? Cricketern is a nice place too.
Yeah.
I can see why they filmed here.
Yeah, but with no slaughtered lamb, it's pointless.
Cheer up. Go back to the hotel.
Oh, that dump of a hotel?
It's charming. Let's go back to the hotel. Pretend it's a full moon. Tear each other apart.
It is a full moon.
Yeah. What was that?
Well, maybe the movie wasn't all fiction after all.
Come on. Let's go back to the room, big fella.
What, are you afraid a werewolf's gonna eat us or something? What was that?
We ran. It chased us.
I never saw Jacob again. I went back, and I found his clothes all covered in blood. I never found him. I never saw that werewolf again.
Look, I'm sorry, but you actually believe that you were attacked by a werewolf?
Look, I know how I sound. I know what people are saying about me, but I know what I saw. And I know it killed my fiancé. I just thought that if there's one monster in the world, there's got to be others, you know?
That is a whole lot of crazy that I can't help with.
Look, I didn't ask for your help.
Actually, you did, and I'm here to deliver. I translated the photograph. Here, hold this, please. Part of it, not all of it. I mean, don't get too excited, okay? See, the trick to understanding what was written in the runes is not which version the killer was using, but in that the killer was using all 3 versions at the same time.
Okay. What does that mean?
Well, I haven't worked it all out, okay? But this part right here I'm still working on. This part right here, it most closely translates to, and so it begins.
That sounds
Ominous, I know.
shit.
I know. Right? Oh, did they ever figure out what they wrote this in?
Yes, it's a type of flour, or flowers actually. The paste, 3 different kinds. We don't know what kind they are, but we do know they're flowers. Does that make you think of anything?
Not at all.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Hey, why are you never where I'm looking for you?
I was getting some help on the case. I mean, I'm with Doctor.
I could care less. Sorry, Doc. Suit up, partner. Got ourselves another body.
Oh shit! Where?
777 East 5th Street. Let's go.
Hey, wait a minute. Where did he say?
I don't think it was a good idea to bring him here, Mark.
No. Just wait and let's see how this plays out. Okay. All right, Derek. Is this your friend? Okay, it's okay. Why don't you go outside? We can talk later.
Detective, why is he missing his hand?
What?
He's missing his right hand.
The coroner thinks it happened yesterday. Closed sign is still in the window. Nobody found him until the employees came in for the afternoon.
I'd never seen a dead body before. In person.
I'd like to say you get used to it.
But you don't?
No. You do. I just hate that it's true, you know?
So we're looking for the person that killed your ballet dancer then.
It's too early to say that, Derek.
Mark, I might be in shock, but I'm not an idiot. I know what I saw in there. There were the ruins on the ground. He was missing a limb. It looked just like the image in the picture you showed me.
Yeah, it's easy to suppose they're related. Yes.
I'm gonna help you catch this person. And then I'm gonna make sure that they pay.